Welcome to the new moon meditation for November the 14th of 2020. This is going to be a time where the moon and the sun are both in the sign of Scorpio, so wherever that falls in your own chart. And they will both be sextile, which is a nice easy aspect, to the planets Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto. So we may get to feel a little breath, a little bit of ease. Not that the whole global situation may not ease, but we may be able to take a moment, take a breath, which is kind of what we're doing with you here right now. We're going to center in and meditate and connect. So we would love if you would join us.
Wonderful. So I'd like to invite you to just center into the vibration of the earth. And if you feel comfortable, close your outer eyes and just feel the energy of how we connect. Allow your feet to connect with the earth and feel the consistent vibration of it supporting you. And we feel that connection running up through our feet, and we know that we are grounded in this time. As we take a breath in deep into the belly, allow that to flow up through the legs and allow for that energy of the earth to flow back and forth between us. And with the next breath in, just raise that up to the root chakra at the base of the spine. Allow for the root, the connection, to absolutely ground you to the earth. The color is red here, and we feel that energy of grounding. And now I want you to breathe in, and as that happens, we'll bring that up a little bit higher into the sacral chakra, which is orange. This is creation, this is imagination, this is direction of growth, of new possibilities. And as we breathe in, we breathe into the solar plexus. This is yellow, and it is with the strength, the wisdom that we have. And as we breathe in again, we'll move from there to the heart chakra. It is green, and it is flowing in positive directions of compassion, of connection. It is a constant pulsating that we attune ourselves to throughout our whole lives. And then we breathe in again and we move up to the throat chakra. Oh, this is the spot that is blue, and it is where the voice is at. It is the voice that you speak truth. It is the voice as you speak to yourself. And we are aware that that voice comes from the deep energy and connection of all these chakras. And as we breathe in again, we'll move to the third eye, right between the eyebrows. And we feel that connection as being purple. That color connects in with the divine. It allows us to see through divine ideas. We see the divine in all things from this third eye. And at this time we allow that to be a true possibility, to see right. And now we move up to the Crown Chakra just above the head. This is the connection directly with the divine. It is a white light shining straight up. And we feel that energy of connection and power. And as we feel that connection, we allow ourselves to call in the Ascended Masters, our guides, the fairies, the connections with the angels, or whatever else needs to be brought. And as I ring this bowl, just feel them coming in. I can feel them right here, right now. I know your connection wherever you are listening to this. You feel it as well.
As we continue to breathe and sit in this circle that is now complete, that is now filled with ourselves and our guides and ascended masters, ancestors, teachers. We look around this circle and we realize that this circle is not complete. And we need to widen this circle. And so we invite others into our circle to sit with us. We invite our friends, our family, and their masters and teachers and ascended guides. Breathing in and out. And as we expand that circle and bring those beings into it, we recognize that this circle is still not complete. We need to bring in those people who don't agree with us. Those people who maybe we have stopped speaking with in real life. Those people who hold views that we don't agree with, but they are still our loved ones. They are still our friends. And so breathing in and breathing out, we expand that circle and invite those people in, along with their guides and their ascended masters and their teachers. And the circle is getting very big, but it's not yet complete. And as we breathe, we continue to invite in all life, animals, plants, creatures, the earth itself. We are all a part of this circle. We are connected in ways that we know and in ways that we do not know. And when we cut off people, when we cut off compassion toward a person, an animal, the planet, it's as if we are cutting off a part of ourselves. I wouldn't want to cut off my healthy, functioning arm. But if I cut off people, if I cut off other beings and label them different than me, that's similar to cutting off my own arm. And we breathe in and out. And so as we envision ourselves in this huge circle, it's massive, but we can see every face clearly. And we look across the circle and we look at all of the faces that are here. Some of these faces are easy for us to love and accept and welcome, and others, this is a little more difficult. So we breathe into that. We breathe into remembering their humanity or their sacred life that lives within them. All life is sacred. Breathing in and breathing out. And so as we envision the moon and the sun coming together in the sky, in the sign of Scorpio, in the sign of deep, deep feelings, in the sign that is, it's a water sign, it's about feelings, it's about emotion, ruled by the planet Mars. And so we go with all of that. Sometimes our emotions are not always easy. Sometimes our relationships with those around us are not always easy. But those beings, just like us, have value, have great value. And so we start this unification process in this big circle, in this huge circle of all life on this planet. And all of our ascended masters and guides, ancestors, guardians, this huge circle is the source of our healing. This is how we heal this planet. This is how we heal the divisions among us. we sit in this circle and lovingly gaze into the eyes of everyone in it. And so let's just sit for a few moments in silence as we envision ourselves in this circle and we look at the faces that are in this circle with us. Behold them. We do not have to accept their ideas. We do not have to agree, but let's behold them and keep them inside of our circle.
Now I invite you to return to the space just enough to be connected. And as we hear the tones of this bowl, allow yourself to feel the energy of healing and connection that is going on at this time. And from that centered energy that we are in now, we bring back to this time, from our hearts, the connection to all of these people. We feel one. We feel the ability, the strength to be able to show up in this way of seeing all as whole. And when you're ready, you can begin to move your fingers and toes. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and connect in with this, bringing it back with you into the physical form. So, tell us about the next one that's coming up.
Our next event, as the
Bear with me.
11:11 chimes go off, our next event is very special because it's going to be an eclipse. And this will take place on November 30th. And so we will have a special meditation that we'll be putting out a couple of days before that, so that you can work with that anytime in the 24 hours preceding the event, the eclipse in this case, or just the new moon, full moon. And the 24 hours afterward. So,
yes.
it'll be wonderful.
So we bring this to you from the Light Center and in connection with Unity of Lawrence. And we really support the process of that connection together, even though we are distant at this time. It is our joy to be here. Namaste.
Namaste.